Hey everybody, it's Tracy Mason here. Thanks for joining me in my studio today. Today I'm going to show you how to do a faux wood grain technique with cardstock, re-inkers, and an old toothbrush. Are you ready to have some fun? Around here that you're seeing is the faux wood grain, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. Okay, so let's talk about what you need to create that faux wood grain background. What you need is a piece of bamboo cardstock. If you don't have that particular shade from Close to My Heart, any khaki colored will do. You also need a brown re-inker. This happens to be chocolate from Close to My Heart. You're going to need a white pigment-based ink pad. And what pulls it all together is an old toothbrush. I really like the ones that the bristles are flat all the way across. If your old toothbrush has a wave to it, you can actually take your scissors and trim them down. I have just found that the flat bristles give you a better look when you're creating this technique. So those are the essentials. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got my bamboo cardstock here in my white pigment-based ink pad. And what you're going to do is open that and run it right over the cardstock. You're going to have to apply a little pressure. Don't feel the need to cover the entire piece. You want streaks. And also you don't have to worry about letting that dry. I'm going to go ahead and close that pad up. So now this is what you have. You have wet streaks of white on your bamboo cardstock. And now what you need to do is get out your re-inker bottle. And you need a flat surface to put the droplets on so that you can pick them up with your toothbrush. And what I like to use is the inside of an old CD case because it gives me plenty of room to put my ink down. And also you can just run it under the tap in the sink to get it to come clean, and then you can reuse it over and over. So as you can see, this is why you'd want to use an old toothbrush. You definitely don't want to take your husband's out of the bathroom upstairs and use his. So you're going to pick up a bunch of that ink, and then without any rhyme or reason, you're just going to go back and forth over this cardstock here. Okay, I like to turn it around, pick up some more of that ink. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay everybody, the next step is get out your paper trimmer, and what you're going to do is you are going to trim off 1/2 inch sections, okay, the long way. So there's one. What you're basically doing is creating planks. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is bring them planks back over. And your palette of ink. And this here is a distressing tool from Close to My Heart. And I have one just for browns, one for blacks. And these are great because they allow you to pick up the ink and then distress the edges. And what you want to do is you want to go around and ink all the way around here. Okay? And you're going to do that for each one. And then I'll show you how to assemble it. Okay everybody, the next step is going to be to take a piece of chocolate cardstock, and what you want is it cut to the exact size of your finished piece here. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to glue the planks down to this piece here. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. What you want to do is just run the adhesive all down the one side and take one of your wooden planks here, and you'll see I'm not going to go to the very edge. Okay? I'm going to leave a little bit here, and that's going to make it look more realistic. And I'm going to cut that off. Okay. And then I'm going to add it back down here. And actually, I'm going to get that edge a little brown there. And okay. Trim that off. Okay. Then I'm going to put another strip of adhesive. Grab another plank and ink that end up. Okay. And you're going to continue to do this until you get them all on. Okay, now that I've got all the planks adhered to that piece of chocolate cardstock, I'm going to take that distressing tool again, and I'm going to go around all of the edges here with the chocolate ink. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make the little nail holes, or the little nails. Okay, and so what you want to do is you want to put the little nails everywhere where you have a break in the plank. I'm going to use a close to my heart legacy writer. This is a 0.2. You can use whatever size you like. I just prefer this 0.2. And you're just going to go where the breaks are and then just draw in some little nails. Okay, and then once that's done, you can actually assemble your card. So as you can see, you very easily have a wood grain background. Now I do want to show you another sample that I made quite some time ago, but I do love it. It's a nautical theme that I had done with white cardstock and a couple of different re-inkers using the toothbrush again. And I used a blue, a gray, and I think maybe even a little bit of white re-inker on this one to create this driftwood. And as opposed to cutting the planks apart and then adhering them down, I actually drew my lines down. And what I did is I took a ruler and my legacy writer, and I just drew the lines all the way down, and I created the cracks in the planks, the nail holes and such with the legacy writer as opposed to cutting them. So you have different options. Okay everybody, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial.
Hey honey, have you seen my toothbrush?
No honey, I haven't. Have you ever thought to yourself, what could I do with a bottle of re-inker and an old toothbrush? You don't think like that? I do. Is there something wrong with me? Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on how to do the faux wood grain technique. And why can't I get past this?
I don't know.
Hey everybody, this is Tracy Mason. Thanks for joining me in my studio today.